This is my assessment on my school on the R's. I would say my building is in between that transitioning and modeling stage. If there's something we're not modeling yet, we're still in that transitioning, trying new things, seeing what works, what doesn't work, how we can fix things. My building is a little bit further ahead. We model a lot more than other schools. I think this is because we're a title school. We've really been focusing on how we can change things to improve family involvement, behaviors, things to get kids more involved and understanding careers and things like that. As a district, we're probably in the transitioning stage, and I do believe this is because we are revamping a lot to align with this new system, and we also had a bond issue just passed where we are going to implement a lot from the things we're going to get from the bond issue. So things like relationships, I would say my school is more modeling in that aspect because we do a lot with families. We could do more, which is why I say maybe in between transitioning and modeling, because we already do a lot, but I think there is always room to do more. Relevance is something we're really transitioning in as far as like technology goes. We're getting new curriculum and things like that, but technology we're really, in my opinion, behind on. We are not one-to-one. That's something that passed with our bond issue, and they are currently piloting one-to-one. I think it will go very well, and I think it's something that we'll soon be modeling on. For the responsive culture, this was really in between that transitioning and modeling. More modeling on some ends because we did a lot with the ASQ for kindergarten. We also have early childhood and programs. We're getting a new early childhood center with our bond issue, and we only have a pre-K at our school and a special education preschool at another building, so I think it will be great to have this huge building where all of the early childhood can be, all the kids can be together, learn together, and it'll be great. As far as rigor, my school is more of a transitioning, but a lot of these I felt had to do more with high school. But we are doing a lot with careers. We have a career fair. The kids loved it. Because of some of the kids we have come to our school, we really want to help them create goals, what they want to do later on in life. I think it's never too young to start thinking about that. So we've really focused on careers that need an education, or careers that you are a trade, things you can do by going to a trade school, and also jobs you can do just after graduating high school. And it's great at our career fair. We have, every walk of life job there that gets to present to the kids, and the kids get to go see what they're doing and things like that. My principal's leadership style. I'm really lucky with the principal I have. She's a Democratic leader. She's always about taking opinions, taking votes and things like that. For example, our back to school night and parent information night used to be on 2 different nights, and this past year she took a vote to see if we wanted them together or separate, wanted to do one as a video and the other one as a presentation, or how we wanted to do it, and slowly she narrowed it down to where we wanted to do it on the same day, and then we got to vote on the day we wanted to do it on. And she then took that information and handled it with our district, and we were able to have back to school night and pin night on the night we wanted. So she's really listening to what we're saying and taking notes and taking votes and things like that, so she makes sure she reaches everybody. As far as the 2 goals the schools are working on that I discussed with my principal, we have this little handy thing that we've been working on with our district that has the 2 district goals and then what within the schools they're working on within these categories. So for my school, relationships is one, and it's that family aspect. Because we have a lot of Spanish-speaking students and families, we are trying to get lots of people coming to our school and things like that. So I would have more family events, casual and fun carnival type things. I think even something as simple as popsicles on the playground, or come play after school on the playground with the teachers or with the principal, just to get more families out to school and seeing the school. I would also want to create a special time within the day. This would be required for all teachers to do, so it would be a designated time where the teacher can meet with a student one-on-one to bond with that child or talk about their day and things like that. I think being at a school with a lot of trauma, that would go a long way in preventing some of the behaviors or things we see, because the kids will learn to open up more, and how, we can help them and how we can help them be safe and feel safe. As far as the next goal we have would be relevance, and I would want to focus more on the instructional aspect, and this would be implementing like a behavior system, taking notes on all kids on their behaviors throughout the year, and I also would want to create a template that can be used to track daily behavior with specific kids, and also one that can track academics with certain kids. I think having one simple one that's easy to fill out, easy to use would be great. And I would also, not only would I want this data, I want it to be utilized a lot more than I think it is. Having rich conversations in PLCs, or we also have PL Sit, where we get to talk about every kid in the classroom, not just kids that are on sit. And I think this would be a great way to keep track of, what kids are doing, how they're doing. And it could also, if you're taking lots of notes on all kids, you could see a trend, a pattern. So you could see a huge instructional change we need to make and things like that. And I also would want to offer opportunities for other teachers to present on different instructional methods they have used and why they like them. I think collaborating and evaluating instruction is going to be key to changing this in our school. So as far as the standards that go with this, standard 4D, ensure instructional practice that is intellectually challenging, authentic to student experiences, recognizes student strengths, and is differentiated and personalized. This is something that I think would go with that, not only getting to know the kid and how they learn, getting to know them on a personal level, but also tracking that behavior. And then standard 5B, which is create and sustain a school environment in which each student is known, accepted, and valued, trusted, and respected. This goes a lot with the relationships by, talking to the kids, getting to know them one-on-one, so they know that school is a safe place for them to be. And then standard 6D, foster continuous improvement of individual and collective instructional capacity to achieve outcomes and vision for each student. This goes along with collaborating with other teachers for instructional practices, and listening to others present. I think that collaborating and listening to other people will give other teachers lots of ideas of things they may have not thought of. So again, my school is, I think, in between the transitioning and modeling stage, and I can't wait to see how other schools are.